So as ICW Kenya, in all the work that we do currently on the ground, what would you say are among our greatest challenges?
Actually, I can see the young girls. We have a lot of teenage pregnancies. We have, even actually, if you look at the current statistics for HIV, it is the youth, the adolescents who are actually in that category. So there is a concern about issues surrounding adolescents and also young women, 17, 18, those young and 20, 21. So I feel there is a lot that we have to do in line with sexual health and reproduction, because if we are able to capture those young souls, those young people, we shall be able to make a change. And then also we still have issues with GBV. Like if you can see our programs in EMC, it's a culturally driven place, a place where we find that a woman has no say. So you'll find that in such cultures, yes, we respect culture, but we see how can we be able to just change the picture. Yes, we have the culture in place, but we can also try and see how we can make the difference and reduce these issues of gender-based violence. So we still have a lot to do. We still have programs that we have to reinforce. Even with these discordant couples, issues of stigma, issues of one partner not coming because they feel like they are not obligated to come and support the other, the one who is positive. So we still have a lot we have to tap into. But I'm sure with what is running on the ground, we shall be able to accomplish the goal at the end of the day. In as much as we would like to do a lot, funding is the issue. You might have many ideas, many programs you want to run, but you see, with what do you go to the ground? So funding is a major issue that I can say yes. Because if you have the resources, definitely you'll be able to do what you can do. But without resources, it's a bit challenging. So when you have such challenges, sometimes you don't know how to approach it. You do it to the capacity you can, but there is a point at which you just cannot go beyond that. Privileged, at least we have recognitions from our organization, and it actually shows that women from ICW are doing a good job on the ground, because I know with the Peers Award, it's a way of recognition to what women are doing on the ground. So having awardees from our organization means there is a lot going at community level. We can also see how we can also bring out this young blood, because they have a lot. Let us have fears in terms of research. What are women doing in terms of research? What have they done to bring out an impact based on what they have researched on? Because you'll find that for you to have a result, you must have done a research. For you to come up with a theory or to come up with an impact to something, you must have done a research. So if you can be able to have women who are in those diversities, and also bringing these young girls who have a lot but maybe shy off because of maybe the status, they feel like everyone will know that I'm positive and they don't want maybe to be seen. So this tapping into these young girls, they have a lot that they can offer on the ground. Maybe we can integrate them in we can be able to identify what they are doing, so that we can be able to see what new are they coming up with. Because I know HIV is changing. Today it is this story we are talking about. Tomorrow it will come up in a different face. So we are going to move with it in a different dimension. Even after 10 years, it will be a different story. So what is it that is happening on the ground that is different from where we are right now? Because we are now looking at 5 years from now. How is HIV going to be? So they want us to make that change, or to bring it out at these young people, to tap into them, and also engaging in terms of, as I said, research has a lot to do with that, and also see what other innovations women are doing on the ground. Because you'll find that it might just be something simple, but it's actually creating a spiral impact at the ground level where we have women living in HIV. With the previous awardees, there are several. There are those who are actually working in the community. Like there's a lady I know, she works at a very culturally stricken community, because she's really trying to bring out to eradicate stigma. At the same time, bring out women who are actually living with HIV to be able to attend clinics. You know, we have an issue with PMTCT culture and the like, where we have midwives. You know, some cultures prefer giving birth at home. So she's really trying to work with those mothers and also have forums with the barazas to be able to change that mindset of how we can be able to take care of people living with HIV, how we can be able to bring women to facilities and even allow them to go with the treatment and care, and also adhere to the medications that they're given or the drugs that they're even pertaining to. I think we need to partner with organizations. We see what organizations are doing on the ground, like ICW and advocacy. Another organization might be doing something different. So how can we come up with a major goal, yet we still tap into those tiny spaces but achieve the same goal? Like I've talked about sexual reproductive health. I know the organizations that deal with the adolescents. We are an advocacy organization. We deal with women who are attached to these children. So we have to see how we can fill in those gaps through partnerships and be able to work together so that we're able to achieve that goal of eradicating the crisis or the problem that is at stake.